Alright guys, we're back for another! And boy, oh boy, did it take a long time to get this boy done. But we have him done. The TUR transforming Bojack at full level 10 links. It took me so long that LR Gohan is already in the damn game. But to be fair, I don't know, I finished Bojack's links. It was like a good 3 days ago or so, or something like that. Because I've been doing a lot of grinding lately during the Mario Party streams we've been having over on 5-9 Gaming, with homie Garesh, Nazarachi, Toon Rami, Radical is there, Nalar, some of these guys are here sometimes. And I'm able to just, grind links the entire time. So if anything, I probably was grinding even harder. This Bojack, I think, probably was the most difficult unit for me ever to get to full level 10 links. I think he took the longest. Because, again, it was just like 6 hours straight while doing Mario Party. And it's very easy. Mario Party is like slow, kind of turn-based, like dice game there. Where it's like you do your turn, then you're just sitting there for 3 minutes or something like that. So it's very easy to grind links. So let's go and take a look how good Bojack's going to be. Again, I think he's very, very good. I probably, after using him quite a bit, I do like him a bit better than Cooler. I like the consistency with the support for his category, as well as his very ridiculous defense. I mean, here we are. We're linked up with LR Turles. Still, I am annoyed at the guy who told me that LR Turles and Bojack don't link well, by the way. Still annoyed at that. Because it's like, Big Bad Bosses, 25% attack and defense. Thirst for Conquest, 15% attack and defense. And Fierce Battle, 20% attack. So we're getting 60% attack and 40% defense. That is not linking badly. Just want to go ahead and toss that out there. Okay. So what we need to do is eradicate Zangia, but I don't actually want to... Who has the lowest additional here? Okay, my Bojack has 12. Turles has 17. Okay, so we're going to have Bojack finish off Zangia right there. I need Zangia just out of here. And then we'll kind of leave the rest of things. What is Turles sitting at? 262,000. Man, is that very impressive. LR Turles. See, that's the thing. Bojack is one reason he's so good. 2.85. See, that's not the craziest. I'm telling you right now, for the way Bojack is set up and everything like that, I would have really liked that attack set right there to be over 3 million. I consider, a unit of, this, magnitude, DOKKANFEST exclusive like that to be under 3 mil right there. As far as attack sets go, he definitely is a bit underwhelming. He'll be able to do really good damage after he transforms and shit like that, but... he hits much weaker, I think, than a lot of the recent Dokkan-Fest exclusives. He really does. Not that it's really the biggest deal of all time, right? But still, just, when I initially read his info and I was like, oh, yeah, Cooler is hitting way harder. And people are like, no, he does not. And it's like, yeah, he does. Cooler hits a lot fucking harder. It's not even close. And then Cooler, too... About 75% of the game is pure or hybrid Saiyans, and then Transform Cooler has those guaranteed crits. So if you're fighting a pure hybrid Saiyan, it's literally not even close to the amount of damage that Cooler's going to be able to put up compared to what Bojack's going to put up. Plus, Cooler's transformation is stronger in Super Battle Road because you don't have like Bojack. We need one enemy. Cooler, you can third turn hybrid or pure Saiyan, and you're transforming. And again, you go into Extreme Super Battle Road, and that's the entire, every fight is pure and hybrid Saiyans. So, okay. Now we have a big dick turn right here. We have everything relevant is active. The only thing not active here is Coward, and that literally does not matter 2 shits. It's 2 key and 5% chance to crit. So this is exactly what we want. This is I mean, we could have a, could we have a better rotation? Because, okay, so Turles only gives 30%, right? But the thing about that is, Hit doesn't have Fierce Battle. Fierce Battle itself is 20% attack, which Bojack is getting from Turles. I guess we could do Kid Buu, because Kid Buu, because Fierce Battle is the only important link we're getting from the LR Turles. So, yeah, funny enough, the best rotation for this right here would be with goddamn Kid Buu. Little bastard Kid Buu. Always. He always will infect the showcases. So, Let's see what damage Bojack's doing right here. Now, okay, again, remember, we have all these powerful links. You know, Heraclan, Galactic Warriors, Big Bad Bosses, Search for Conquest, Fierce Battle, like all this ridiculously powerful shit, right? Really gonna kick in strong. But then LR Bojack's also giving an 18-key super attack buff to Extreme Class allies. So that's gonna help make our Bojack look a lot better. And then let's just have LR Turles just go ahead and do that right there. Don't really need to worry about getting him key. Again, LR Turles, like 6.24, you say. See, oh man, this is the thing. Like comparing, like, if we compared like the Bojack to Turles, like just how like we could do DOKKANFEST Bojack plus LR Bojack, 3.51. Yeah, I mean that's better. But, I mean, this is a perfect rotation for him. And remember that we have it perfectly as well. Ooh, 3.67 there. But we have it perfectly where there's 3 enemies. So Bojack's support type buff is at its maximum right now, right? So Bojack is giving the TUR, DOKKANFEST Bojack, is giving 50% attack and defense to the whole rotation because there's 3 enemies. I love this fight because I could kill Zangia, who lowers attack, get her the hell out of here, and then I don't have to worry about her, and then we could still just sort of, you know, handle our business here. I actually, what I want to do, I want to use LRB Pan's active skill with the non-transformed version of Bojack, and then we'll continue on, because transformed Bojack stacks attack. So again, there, like, we could see, you know, attack stats reaching through the moon. Like, he's got no like limit to what he's going to be able to do when it comes to his attack stats. Like, we'll kind of see how fast it's going to build up and shit like that. But you guys get what I'm saying with that. Whereas the TUR, like, there is a limit to his power because he's not like stacking attack and stuff like that. So I definitely want to see. Oh, wait! Oh, damn it! Wait, I didn't get it quick enough. I wanted to see what his defense was on that turn. Shit. His defense, no. His defense, I mean, it has to be like, it's at least like 240k or something like that right there. Like with hit giving 50%, you know, all the links we're getting from LR Bojack, you know, TUR Bojack himself with the 50%. Yeah, we're already in the turn, but like, dude, the defense that this Bojack is kicking out is crazy, and that's one of the big things with him. Then again, also, right? So when it comes to like the Turles versus Bojacks, I'd say the Bojacks are in a better position. 3.35, very good. I'd say a better position. Well, I mean, when you consider that there's, well, I guess you could really say there's only 50% of support on this rotation because the Bojack is supporting, yeah, but it's like he's doing it himself, you know. So he's really only getting 50% of support right there. I do really like him. Yeah, I do. And again, like I was saying with the Bojacks and the Turleses, I do think the Bojacks are in a better position because the way it's set up is that there is a big difference in power between the LR Turles, who of course is brand new, and, you know, the TUR Turleses. Like the TUR, you know, of the LR, this Turles is okay. He's okay. But, like, you know, the LR Bojack with the links and stuff like that, like, look at the damage numbers and the attack, like, the levels we're seeing from LR Bojack. I mean, his defense, you know, is pushing, like, 300k and stuff like that all the time. Like, that Bojack is just absolutely crazy. All right, I'm going to do this next turn, and then I do want to see, I want to look at the defensive stat in this exact situation of Bojack, and hit. I missed that, and I do want to see it. So we're going to use the active skill right here. Oh, we'll give this, no, we have to have yeah, because TUR Bojack's all we care about. Get 250. Yeah, dude. So, like, TUR Bojack is at 227,000 defense right here. Again, with hits, like, that's like 250k plus. Just insanity. Okay, so we're going to get this attack stat from TUR Bojack. And then, again, I'm going to go ahead and sort of, like, teleport forward until we have STR hit on the same rotation right here. And then again, I would also 7.54, you say. Well, yeah, that boy Bojack. I mean, dude, look at LR Bojack. Like, he is good. He is really, really good still. And then TUR Bojack, 3.71. So, not the craziest with the LRB Pan buff right there, but it's not bad. It's not bad. 3.89. Okay, so we weren't able to get him above 4 million, but that's fine. Okay, so again, let me go ahead. I mean, you could put Bardock and Gine on the team as well, but I mean, I cannot stand using like 2-turn attack buffers. I try my best not to do that as much as because it's so. And Bardock and Gine, I don't consider a particularly overwhelming unit. Like, you know, like if that 2-turn active skill buff was on like LR Turles, yeah, I'll use it literally every single like showcase. Who cares? Because that's a unit you're going to be running, like, of course. But like Bardock and Gine, I feel like that's not a unit you're gonna run. So like that 2-turn attack boost, like it's like calling it unrealistic. I feel like it's not even doing it proper justice for how like ridiculously unrealistic it is. I actually do want to see this attack set right here by LR Turles, and then we're gonna continue on. But yeah, I think the Bojacks are in a better position because TUR Bojack can really handle his own. LR Bojack has aged very gracefully. But then, like, there's a huge Grand Canyon between LR Turles and either of the TUR Turleses you can rock. But I think LR Turles is the best out of all the units. All the Bojacks, all the... Actually, I think LR Turles, among all Coolers, Bojacks, and Turleses, who, you know, all three of those movie bosses work really well with good links together and stuff like that, LR Turles is the best among all of them, for sure. Oh, actually, wait, this is a turn. I want this turn. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. This is definitely a turn I want right here. The only thing is we're going to have some links not active the way I would like, but that's fine. I'm just going to give these STR orbs to LR Bojack. We're just going to give him full key, I guess, right here. The other thing, too, is we're going to get a Dokkan attack. Yeah. Wait, are we getting the Dokkan? No, we're not getting the Dokkan attack right now. We are next turn. Oh, that's problematic. With a Dokkan attack, we're going to finish it off. Okay, so nice 6.6 million attack set for Bojack. So we'll get this next one for Bojack. Again, and we'll keep moving on. Of course, I want to transform Bojack. Oh man, Bojack is an interesting unit to showcase, just and the fact that there's so many ways to use him with his transformation, which is not that hard to get. You know, turn 4 is not really that bad. No HP restriction, which I love. Honestly, I'm at the point where the thing I despise the most is HP restrictions. If we don't have an HP restriction, I'm good basically with it. But like, you know, Bojack is on so many category teams. His support, the way it interacts with so many different units, like there's a lot to show with this TUR Bojack for sure. All right, so let's see. So Bojack, wow, 272k. Remember, Bojack increases his defense by 30% on super attack. So, I mean, he's going to be a TUR over 300k defense. That is like, wow. This TUR Bojack is legitimately able to like just stonewall like super battle road attacks and shit like that. Like he's ultra impressive. Man, yeah, here's the thing. The more I use this Bojack, the more I like him. I think, again, I've mentioned this several times, but one other thing I really like about Bojack above Cooler is that Bojack's support is very consistent for that one category team, right? Space Traveling Warriors. So you always know that. Whereas, like, you know, with Cooler, you know, depending upon, you know, okay, so let's say you want to go into Transformation Boost Super Battle Road, right? With Cooler as leader, who's the best leader. But, like, you know, characters you're using on Transformation Boost that aren't on Terrifying Conquerors, like, say, Janemba, right? You're in the stage, but Cooler's not supporting him. Whereas, like, you know, Bojack in that situation, I mean, he doesn't even give a buff to a second category, sure, but, you know, you always know what units are getting that support, and it's his own category, which is really, really nice, right? I'm just going to have Turles. We're going to use Fruit of the Tree of Might. We're just going to have Turles just eradicate this Bojack right here. And go ahead and move on to the next phase. And then we'll have our Bojack go ahead and transform. It's only going to be one attack. Oh, I do want to get a turn of the two Bojacks next to each other. The TUR Bojack and the Transform Bojack. That's going to actually be a pretty important turn. One thing to remember with that, though, is that... I'm trying to think... Is there a stage... Yeah, I wish there was a stage. I'm trying to think of a stage where we could stall so we can get past turn 4, transform, and then we can get a turn where Bojack is with his TUR, but we're also going against multiple enemies. The only way to do that would be like the Tech Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku event or the AGL Metal Cooler event, where if I could stall long enough on those first 2 phases, we could transform and then get into the fight against multiple enemies. or maybe even the LR in Cell Dokkan event. But the problem is that those boss fights, like, they're all so weak. And then the LR Cell event, like, the Cell Juniors are the second phase, right? Okay, so, I mean, this is going to be a good turn for Bojack right here. Our transformed TUR Bojack. I am actually not going to have LR Bojack super attack first because he would probably one-shot this Bojack. But I do need Bojack in slot 1 here. Or, I need Bojack in slot 2 to get Fierce Battle from God Topo. So, 290k defense? Wow. Okay. It's pretty good. That's, it's a sizable number. So, Bojack, right? 3 key at the start of turn, which is good. I do like... That's something... A lot of people, I feel like that goes unnoticed by a lot of people. When, like, a unit will give themselves, like, 1, 2, or 3 key or something like that. But it always is a very substantial effect. I mean, the thing is with Bojack, if you're using him, you're either going to use him strictly as a support, so you're not transforming at all, or you're going to use him with, like, LR Bojack or something like that, where you're going to have all these links active, right? But that little 3 key is always helpful. 180% attack and defense is good, although Bojack's stats aren't the greatest. His defense is insane. His defensive stat, you know, at over 12,000 is really good. Oh, I gave him a defensive equip as well, another reason we see his defense so high. But his attack is pretty low. For a Dokkan Fest, most Dokkan Fest exclusive TURs right now have over 17,000 attacks, so Bojack is way off. But it's because no other, like, outside, like, Gohan is different because he's greatly stacking defense, whereas with the TUR Bojack, it's just his defense, right? Whereas, like, Gohan is like, he builds up to that. So that's important to understand. Bojack also has an additional that has a medium chance of being a super, just like Cooler does. But then Bojack also gets an additional 30% attack and 15% defense with 3 key spheres, and then another 30% and 15% buff with 6 key spheres. So that will allow Bojack to hit tremendously hard. Like, when you get 6 orbs with him, his attack stat is going to be crazy. I mean, I don't know what this attack stat is going to be right here. This is his first attack transformed. He's, I mean, going to be close to 6, I would assume. Near 6 million, or a little, like, in the 6 million range is what I am guessing we're going to see from Bojack right here. Now, remember, his defense does go up because we got orbs, so his defense will be well over 300k as well. Which, I mean, he'd be taking double-digit damage in any extreme Super Battle Road stage. 6, exactly, pretty much. Okay. That's obviously fucking crazy, right? Over 300k defense and a 6 million attack stat. I would quantify that as built different. I would. Alright, so now we are on one of my favorite teams, actually, is this Angel Golden Frieza Revived Warrior / Otherworld Warrior team. I really do enjoy this team. Alright, so we have a bit of a wonky rotation here for Bojack, but I always do feel it's important to show these as well, right? You can't just have every single rotation like, alright, here's Physical Kid Buu and LR Turles and Int Metal Cooler and, like, all this, like, on a lot of these Bojack teams, like, running those units like STR Cooler, LR Turles, like, yeah, you're gonna, like, they're supports, but you literally want to run them, right? This is a good turn, though. Just see what Bojack is capable of doing pretty much by himself, right? So, we have Angel Golden Frieza. We're going to be able to get 2 links active here, Big Bad Bosses and Fierce Battle from Buff Buu. So, Bojack, also, this is his minimal... I mean, this is about as minimal as you can get with Bojack. We are on a 150% lead as well. Remember, Angel Golden Frieza is that, but I do love the 8 key for his leader skill. I think it's very strong. I really love that. You know, the 4 key for the friend and the lead. All right, let's see what Bojack does right here. 1.92 is, I would say, pretty bad, but I mean, there's no support. He's got most of his links not active, although the most important link was active, Big Bad Bosses, right? It's just like, if you're using Bojack, you really, really, really want you want LR Bojack around if you're going to be using the TUR Bojack, like, on a rotation. As a rotation, they're, like, ridiculous. LR Bojack plus TUR Bojack, I mean, as we've seen, like, you know, LR Bojack is, you know, 250k plus defense right alongside the TUR, plus the boy is also hitting these ridiculous you know, 300k defensive stats. Like, both of them are great offensively, and they're both, like, the full package, right? Good links with each other, good attack stats, good defensive stats. Like, there's not really, like, you know, they're not unimpressive or anything like that. Like, I think they're really good. So, ooh, okay, we've seen a lot. We're going to see a lot of Bojack's non-transform version. He's at 180k now. So that's with the 50% from Kid Buu. So we see the tangible effect of Kid Buu jumping him from, what, 147k defense it was, to up here at 180k. So that's the effect of Kid Buu. It's very big. One thing is, I do hate on Kid Buu so much. I got to get him the full level 10 links. Do a video, and we'll see how good he can be. And then again, the other thing with this Bojack, man, there's such a variety of situations to show him in, because, you know, we can see his attack and defense, like, just at the start of turn. Then he's got the 3 key sphere buff, and then he's got the 6 key sphere buff. Now, just right away, we could get a 3 key sphere buff. So let's just go ahead and do that. What's his defense? 200k-ish? Wow, 212. Pretty good. I think that's quite good. What is Buff Buu at? 145k. He raised his defense on super attack as well. Yeah, I really like Buff Buu, right? He's still very good. So let's see what Bojack's attack stat is right here. He gets up to 3.42. I mean, that's not the craziest, but he does have the additional super. His defense is like 250k after doing that super attack as well, right? There's so many positives to look at with this Bojack. Like, it's not like it's just like, oh, well, there's these negatives here, right? He's full of positives. I'm a big fan of the Bojack. So we'll get one more turn next turn with our boy LR Bojack, TUR Bojack, and then, of course, we're also going to have, you know, the God, Physical Kid Buu. And we'll see what our TUR Bojack's able to do on that turn. I do want to make sure I don't take too much damage here. Yes, we'll let Angel Gold... Angel, Gold, and Frieza. Yeah, say goodbye, by the way, to Goku and Vegeta. Angel, Gold, and Frieza is just a little bit overpowered. Because, like, Angel, Gold, and Frieza is going to hit these ridiculous attack stats that, like, Bojack can do. Except Angel, Gold, and Frieza can do it, like, second one. We are going to get the 2 Bojacks linked up next to each other, too. Don't worry about that. I should have put Angel for this one in slot 1. I actually wanted to finish this Bojack off. Looks like we're not going to be able to do that unless AJL Metal Cooler gets a crit. Because AJL Metal Cooler, well, I don't have him at full level 10, but he doesn't hit that hard unless he's doing crits. Yeah, that's annoying. It's fine. We're going to see what Bojack's doing, I think, next turn without Fierce Battle. Well, I guess... Yeah, okay, so we're not going to have Fierce Battle active here, but, I mean, it's more important that we just get the attack set for Bojack, right? So this is everything except for Coward and Fierce Battle. 272k defense, damn. Again, keep in mind that when we get these turns where Bojack has all his links active except for Coward, that's basically all of his links active. I mean, sure, it's nice to get the little bit of extra crit chance he can get from Coward, but, I mean, it's just Ki, which he literally does not need, and then that 5% crit chance. So it's like, it's not like there's extra attack or defense or anything like that. So pretty impressive by Bojack. Let's keep going on. All right, so now we're on the movie boss / full power team. One thing about Bojack as of right now is that he's on a lot of categories, you know, things like movie bosses, full power, transformation boosts, you know, space traveling warriors, terrifying conquerors, you know, like all these teams that it's like they kind of have like a dual leader skill where both of the categories are represented, right? Like in the future, we'll probably get like some, you know, time traveler leader who like is going to have like a whole different type of team build, right? For now, it's like Bojack's on all these categories, but a lot of the categories just happen to be sort of like intertwined or linked up from leader skills, but that will change in the future, right? So like, exactly, right now, the best build to run with full power is with movie bosses with Dragon Ball Super Broly. In the future, that's going to change, right? So, okay, let's go ahead and see. Let's do this right here with our boy Bojack. So we have him linked up with the TUR Turles right here of the LR Turles. Again, pretty much moving forward for me. I'm not really going to be using AGL Turles too often. I will definitely pretty much be exclusively using this TUR of the LR right here. He's very, very good, right? 180k defense for Bojack. Pretty good. Remember that Bojack and Turles and Cooler link fine. because, you know, even though it's only, 3 links or whatever, it's big time. Like, 3 dodge, huh? There's that 3 dodge kicking in like always. But it really, really, really matters, I think, that, like, you know, it's not just 3 random links like Golden Warrior, which is like, you know, 1 key and minus defense. It's Thirst for Conquest Big Bad Bosses, which are massive attack and defensive buffs. So we're not really going to see sort of, like, not big time shit happening there. I'm just going to go ahead. Well, I guess this Gohan is dead. I don't think he's going to survive. I have Transforming Frieza here. Transforming Frieza, another unit who will link up fairly well with the Bojacks and stuff, because he's got Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle. Does Transforming Frieza also have Revival, though? He doesn't. No, Easy 8 Tech Golden Frieza has Revival. Some of the other Golden Frieza, like Int Angel Golden Frieza has Revival. The AGL and Int, like Resurrection F Friezas have Revival, but the transforming movie boss Frieza here does not have Revival. Revival actually could help with Bojack, right? I still wish, if there's anything to be changed about this Bojack's links, it's definitely Coward. He does not need Coward, and give him something different. That, I think, would help him out quite a bit. Okay. So, Cooler's giving the buff to what? Transformation boost, but take a look at this. This is exactly what I was talking about in relation to Cooler versus Bojack. So here we are in turn 3 against this AGL LR Gohan boss. Well, guess what? Cooler can go ahead and transform on turn 3, and he's going to be guaranteed critting. Bojack can't even transform until next turn, and then Bojack is not guaranteed critting, completely bypassing type disadvantage against this Gohan. So this is where Cooler, in his transformed state, is going to look superior to Bojack's transformed state, right? Definitely something to keep in mind there. Now again, these 3 all have like basically the same links shared, so we can just put Bojack in slot 1. Let me see as well what Bojack's defense is and stuff like that. So he is at 200k. Look at the big gap between Bojack and Cooler. Again, because this is a pretty much a fair. Well, wait, what's the extra link? What is that? Brutal Beatdown, which is just attack. Yeah, okay. Cooler's getting Brutal Beatdown, which is just attack, right? So this is a fair turn to see the defensive difference between Bojack and Cooler. It's like 50k. It's pretty sizable, right? Because again, Cooler is giving himself the support type buff. Both of them are supporting each other. Both Cooler and Bojack on that turn were giving each other the support type buff, right? Because, you know, Bojack is on both Terrifying Conquers and Transformation Boost. I mean, that's the funniest thing, right? Is Bojack and Cooler work so well together. All right, so our stats would have dipped a little bit, I think. All right. Cooler is probably going to... Oh, no, wait. No. Oh, because Cooler's support type ability wore off, we lost the super attack for Bojack. No! I mean, it doesn't really matter, because it literally would have been the same attack set as last time. That's funny. That's funny. No, yeah, because Cooler gives key. That was pretty funny right there. All right. And then here's Cooler. Guaranteed crits, so Gohan is dead, right? Like, I think the guaranteed crits against pure and hybrid Saiyans is a superior mechanic to Bojack getting 30% attack and 15% defense when getting 3 and 6 orbs. I think Cooler's mechanic is superior. Even though it is restricted to a certain enemy typing, it's not exactly a hard enemy typing to get, right? Like, it's not like it's like guaranteed crits against a world tournament category or something like that. Oh shit, we're gonna finish Gohan off, I think. All right, I'm gonna cut because I think we're gonna finish Gohan off. We're still gonna look at the 2 Bojacks, LR and transformed and non-transformed together. Let's move ahead. Let's move ahead. All right, so now we're on Cooler's team. We'll be able to get a little bit of fun with Cooler's team. 230k defense for Bojack right there. And again, look at the difference between Bojack and Cooler's defense. Like, that's really the difference, is that I think Cooler is going to be outputting more damage, whereas Bojack is going to have that bigger defensive stat. Although, I mean, this is a pretty fair rotation of Bojack. Let's see what the difference between Cooler's attack stat and Bojack's is right here. Because this is pretty fair to both, right? They have the same 3 links active, 3.18. Okay, so there's a difference. I mean, I guess that's not, you know, again, this is why I think Bojack, I'm okay with calling him better, is because the difference in attack stat from Cooler to Bojack right there, it's a bigger effect of the massive difference in defense that Bojack has got, right? Like, Bojack is a little bit more balanced, although I definitely, it's going to be a lot easier for Cooler to get above a 4 million attack cycle. I think Cooler gets more attack per links, right? Because Bojack is at what, 5, 25, 50, 65, yeah, 85, yes he does, because Cooler's over 100%, right? There's also an extra 5% from Revival when under 50% HP, but that's not exactly common. Alright, so we'll go ahead and let Janemba, Cooler, and then this LR Prime Battle Freeze, one of the best units in the game. Insane to say, but literally true. That Prime Battle Freeze is one of the best units in the game. We'll let them finish this Gohan rotation off, and then we are going to see Bojack transforming again. After this, I'm probably going to go to the Legendary Goku event. We'll go into a Space Traveling Warrior team, and we'll have the two Bojacks linked up together, and we'll see, you know, exactly how powerful our boy Bojack is going to look, you know, with all the sexiness around him, you know, and stuff like that. So, you know, as the boy transforms, and then, you know, they're both just really looking good next to each other. Okay, so we will transform with Bojack. Let's just go ahead and do that, because of course we want to get the big attack stats and stuff like that. So we have Int Kid Buu on this rotation as well. It's been a while since I've used. I want to give Kid Buu a super attack. I'm gonna 120k defense for Kid Buu. He is getting support from Cooler. I'm gonna give Kid Buu a super attack right there. That probably is not the greatest idea of all time. 6 orbs for Bojack right there. But I am gonna give Kid Buu that attack. The problem is that Kid Buu will potentially eradicate Gohan, because Kid Buu can hit very hard, but we don't have as big Majin links active. Oh boy. 3.67 without next to another Buu unit, huh? Okay, he didn't crit. That's good. Yeah, because they have what? Big Bad Bosses and Fierce Battle together, and then there's all types of shit that all these other attack links that Kid Buu's got, right? Like, what is it? Majin and stuff like that. All right, 4.8 for Bojack. That's with 6 orbs. I mean, that's not linked up with another Bojack unit, though, so that is important to see. So, all right, let's go ahead now and go to the Legendary Goku event and get the 2 Bojacks next to each other. All right, kiddies, it is time. Let's go ahead and transform with our boy Bojack. So Bojack is going to get a significant power buff. Definitely from being alongside himself, right? Because, of course, we'll have all 7 links active. Bojack, like Cooler, does not change links when he actually goes ahead and transforms. So that is good. This would be nice if we had a rainbow friend Bojack to also take a look at the TUR there. But, I mean, we got a really good look at the TUR already. Or, well, the non-transform version already. So it's not really that important. All right, I definitely do want to get 6 orbs, though. So all I have to do is this right here. And we'll create 6 orbs. So our boy Bojack can get the full attack and defensive buff. So this is Bojack's first term transformed. Obviously, we literally just transformed on screen. Oh, damn, he's over 300k. Okay. He's over 300k right there. Again, this is every link active, by the way. I should have shown that, but we'll do it next turn. 6.26, and that's the thing. We're only just going to go up and up and up and up. It's just going up. And don't forget, Bojack has got the 30% chance to... Wait, no, it's a 25% chance he's got to do a second super attack. Stacking attack, getting stronger, building his power. He is very impressive. Like, I really cannot... I don't really have anything negative to say about this Bojack at this point, honestly. I just think he's tremendous. I think they did a fairly good job. I would have preferred maybe if the unit was a bit different from Cooler. Like, he's literally like the same thing as Cooler, right? Pretty much. And just my one personal thing was that I did really want a time traveler, like support type unit. Like, the Space Traveling Warriors is just such a ridiculous category that I'm not upset. But I really did want time travelers to also get something like that, right? So hopefully we could see it, right? Hopefully we will see time travelers get that type of leader in the future, because time travelers, like Space Traveling Warriors, has a crazy amount of both like super class units and extreme class units. So getting like a powerful leader that supports both. So you know, on the time traveling category, you know, we could have, you know, Tech Vegito Blue linked up with the LR Tech Vegito Blue, like those two Vegito Blues on a rotation together. And then, you know, like if Bojack was a time traveling support or whatever, he would be in the third slot supporting them, you know, just the way like Cooler is a great support type unit for the blue fusions, right? Kind of the same similar thing right there. All right, so again, all 7 links active. Bojack transformed, Link with this TUR, LRB pan out here. Needless to say, this is going to be a fairly big-time attack set right here for our boy Bojack. We're going to do this, and then we're going to go ahead and finish up, because, again, we could just go literally all day long with how strong Bojack is. He does stack attack, but, I mean, this will be nice shenanigans right here. So let's see what type of power TUR Bojack has transformed. Don't forget, again, he can triple super attack, but he's hitting so hard already transformed that it's going to be difficult to see that. 7.76. It's really good. Like, Bojack is supremely powerful, no doubt about that. And yeah, just be gone, Goku. So, let me know what you guys think of our boy TUR Bojack full level 10 links. Again, I think Bojack is an exquisite unit. I think they did a really, really good job with this guy. Grinding his links is definitely something you want to do because he's a Big Bad Boss's unit. You always want to prioritize link leveling units with Big Bad Bosses. That's one of those links that really needs to be at level 10 to get the full advantage. But Bojack is great. Fantastic TUR. Really, the last couple Dokkan Fest TURs, I mean, starting with, so like Ultimate Gohan, Golden Frieza, Gogeta, and Bojack are so insane. It's going to be very interesting to see what the Pikkon and Janemba are, the next Dokkan Fest TURs. I mean, if Pikkon and Janemba are just on that same level, oh man. I mean, Janemba, that's going to be a huge buff to movie bosses and transformation boosts, as if they already needed it, right? And I gotta imagine he's going to introduce some sort of new category, maybe like Pure Evil or something like that, because Janemba's got only 2 categories, so he needs a new one. So I would prefer if Pikkon did not introduce a new category and instead just was a good leader for other teams. But I would like to see the new Janemba have a new category. So let me know what you guys think. Bojack is good, and I'll catch y'all next time.